You know, most men think it's just part of getting older. Waking up once, twice, maybe 3 times a night to pee. They shrug it off. It's normal, they say. But what if I told you? Those nightly bathroom trips could be the very thing weakening your erections, night after night, year after year. That's not aging, that's a warning sign. My name is Dr. James. I'm a board-certified urologist, and for more than 30 years I've worked with men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, helping them restore what they thought was gone for good. Not just stronger bodies, but stronger confidence, stronger connection, and yes, stronger erections. Here's what most people don't realize. The problem with your erections may not be starting in the bedroom. It might be starting hours before that while you're walking to the toilet in the dark. There's a powerful link between nighttime urination and your ability to get and keep an erection. And no one's talking about it. In this video, I'm going to show you why getting up to pee at night is not just annoying, it's a red flag from your body. I'll explain exactly what's happening, how it silently drains your testosterone and your vitality, and what you can do, starting tonight, to fix it. No gimmicks, no expensive pills, just real answers that work. And near the end, I'll share a simple trick, inspired by ancient Roman wisdom, that's helped hundreds of my patients finally sleep through the night and wake up feeling more like themselves again. Let's dive in. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. That way you won't miss any future tips designed to help you stay strong, healthy, and confident as you age. And if you find this video helpful, just type 1 in the comments to let me know. If not, type 0. I'm always here to improve and bring you content that truly makes a difference. But before we talk about how nighttime urination affects your erections, let's take a step back and understand what's really causing you to wake up and head to the bathroom in the first place. Because once you know the root of the problem, fixing it becomes a whole lot easier. Part 1. What's really causing you to pee at night? You might think waking up at night to pee is just part of getting older, that it's something every man over 60 goes through. But the truth is, your body is trying to tell you something. Nighttime urination, or nocturia, is not just a harmless annoyance. It's a symptom, a warning sign, and the reasons behind it are far more serious than most people realize. One major cause is fluid overload, but not in the way you might think. Many men tell me, "Doc, I don't drink that much water," and they're right. But they forget about the coffee, the tea, the juice, even the bowl of fruit or soup at dinner. All of that adds up, and when you're drinking most of your fluids in the evening, your bladder fills up just as your body is trying to rest. That alone can keep you running to the bathroom all night long. But it's not just about fluid. As we age, our bodies produce less of a hormone called ADH, anti-diuretic hormone. This hormone normally signals your kidneys to slow down urine production while you sleep. But when that signal weakens with age, your kidneys keep working through the night. The result? More urine, more urgency, and more wake-ups. It's biology, not bad luck. Then there's the bladder itself. Sometimes it's not emptying completely. Maybe it's being compressed by an enlarged prostate. Or maybe it's become overly sensitive, tricking your brain into thinking it's full when it's not. Either way, you feel the urge, and once again your sleep is broken. And don't overlook your heart. If your legs swell during the day, it could be a sign of fluid buildup from mild heart dysfunction. When you lie down at night, that fluid redistributes and ends up in your bladder. It's a quiet cycle that most men never even think to connect, until they hear it here. So no, frequent nighttime urination is not just a minor inconvenience, it's a message. And the sooner you understand the cause, the sooner you can take back control of your nights and your life. Now that we've uncovered what's happening behind those nightly trips to the bathroom, it's time to reveal what they might be doing to something even more personal, your erections. And trust me, You don't want to miss this next part. Part 2. How nighttime urination silently weakens your erections. Now that we understand what's causing you to wake up at night, it's time to talk about something most men never connect to those midnight trips. The quiet damage being done to your erections, starting with what happens when your sleep is constantly interrupted. 1. Interrupted sleep equals fewer nighttime erections. Most men don't realize what's happening to them in the middle of the night. You wake up, feel the urge to pee, walk to the bathroom half asleep, and crawl back into bed. It feels harmless. Routine even. But behind that simple act is something much more serious. Something quietly damaging one of the most vital parts of your manhood. During deep sleep, especially in the REM phase, your body naturally produces nighttime erections. These aren't about sexual arousal. They're biological maintenance. Think of them as a nightly tune-up, essential to keep blood flowing, tissues oxygenated, and nerve pathways healthy in your penis. They're your body's way of keeping the system working even when you're asleep. But when your sleep is interrupted, especially again and again, your body never reaches that crucial REM phase. No deep sleep, no natural erections. And without them, the tissues in your penis begin to weaken. The blood flow becomes sluggish. The nerves don't stay as responsive, and over time, what used to happen easily starts to feel harder or even impossible. It's a slow fade. You don't notice it after one night or even a few weeks, but give it enough time and that nightly disruption becomes a silent thief, stealing your strength, your performance, and the quiet confidence you once had. The worst part? Most men don't even suspect it's happening. They blame age, or stress, or relationships. But in reality, it could be something as basic and as fixable as getting back a full night's sleep. Your body needs uninterrupted rest to do its job, especially when it comes to preserving erectile health. And every trip to the bathroom is a break in that process, a crack in the foundation that eventually leads to collapse. But the damage doesn't stop with your erections. There's another consequence of broken sleep that most men overlook, and it might be the biggest blow to your masculinity yet. It's called testosterone, and when your sleep suffers, so does your ability to produce this vital hormone. Let's talk about that next. 2. Less testosterone, all because of lost sleep. If there's one hormone that defines a man's strength, drive, and vitality, it's testosterone. It's the silent force behind your energy, your mood, your muscles, and yes, your erections. But what most men don't realize is that testosterone isn't just something your body maintains on autopilot. It needs rhythm, rest, and the right environment to be produced. And nothing throws that off more than broken sleep. Every night while you're sleeping, and I mean truly sleeping, not drifting in and out between bathroom trips, your brain sends a signal to your testicles to produce testosterone. This happens primarily in the early morning hours during the deepest stages of rest. It's like clockwork. But here's the catch: the clock only works if you don't keep interrupting it. When you get up once or twice a night to pee, your body doesn't just miss out on sleep, it loses the exact hormonal window when testosterone is made. And this isn't just about feeling a little tired the next day, it's about your masculinity being chipped away, one restless night at a time. I've seen it over and over again in my patients. Men who once felt confident, motivated, and strong start to feel dull, heavy, disconnected, and they don't know why. They think it's age or stress, but often it's a hormonal drought caused by years of poor sleep. Their testosterone didn't vanish overnight. It was eroded quietly by nocturia, by the constant breaking of the sleep cycle that fuels male health. Low testosterone affects everything: your sexual desire, your mental sharpness, your metabolism, even your ability to fight off disease. And the tragedy is, many men never trace it back to what seems like a harmless nighttime habit. But there's more to this story, and it goes even deeper, because it's not just about hormones or sleep. There's a war happening inside your body every time you wake up in the night, and it involves your nervous system, the very system that decides whether your body is ready to connect or shut down. What I'm about to reveal might just explain why, no matter how much you want to perform, your body isn't cooperating. Let's talk about it. 3. Stress, nerves, and the hidden battle inside your body. There's something going on deep inside your body that you may never see, but you've probably felt. You might not have words for it, but you know the sensation, that restless feeling in your chest, the tightness in your gut, the sense that your body just won't relax when you need it to most. And if you've been waking up during the night after night to pee, it's not just your sleep or your hormones that are being affected, it's your entire nervous system. Every time you wake up, your body activates what's called the sympathetic nervous system. This is your fight or flight response. It's built to protect you, to get you moving in times of danger. But it has one major drawback. It completely shuts down your ability to experience intimacy. It's like flipping a switch. When your body thinks you're under stress, it diverts all its resources away from reproduction, relaxation, and connection. Now imagine that switch being flipped on and off every night. Wake up, turn on stress mode. Go back to sleep, try to calm down. Wake up again. Stress kicks back in. That constant disruption keeps your body in a heightened state of alert, even during the day. It becomes your new normal. And the result? You feel anxious for no clear reason. Your focus slips, and worst of all, when the moment comes to be intimate, your body just won't respond. Erections require the opposite of stress. They rely on the parasympathetic nervous system, the system of rest, pleasure, and relaxation. But when the body is stuck in sympathetic overdrive, that part can't take over. It's like trying to meditate in a war zone. It's just not going to happen. This battle inside your nervous system is real, and it's happening every night you let your sleep be broken. It doesn't matter how much you want to perform. If your nervous system is stuck in fight mode, you're working against yourself. But here's the surprising part, there's still more to uncover. Because while the nervous system plays a major role, there's another organ involved that many men never think to connect to nighttime urination, and it just might be the root of the problem. Let's talk about that next. 4. Stress, nerves, and the hidden battle inside your body. Most men think their struggles in the bedroom are about performance or aging, but very few realize the real battle is happening deep inside their nervous system, a quiet war being waged every single night. And it starts with one thing: disrupted sleep. You see, every time you wake up to pee in the middle of the night, your body doesn't just open your eyes. It goes into alert mode. Whether you feel stressed or not, your nervous system reacts as if something's wrong. It kicks in your sympathetic system, your fight or flight mode, the same system that's supposed to wake you up in an emergency. But here's the problem. That system is the exact opposite of what you need to achieve or maintain an erection. Erections require calm. They depend on the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest, relax, and receive mode. It's the system that promotes blood flow, arousal, and connection. But when your body is constantly jolted awake night after night, it stays wired for survival, not intimacy. Over time, this shift in nervous system balance becomes chronic. Even during the day, your body may remain in a low-grade stress state. You feel restless, edgy, and disconnected from yourself. It's like your brain is always scanning the environment for danger, even when you're trying to enjoy life. And when it comes time for intimacy, that stress reflex doesn't just vanish, it lingers. You want to connect, but your body is still in defense mode. Blood flow is reduced, arousal is delayed, and suddenly the moment passes. Again. This is one of the most overlooked causes of erectile difficulties in older men. It's not just physical, it's not just hormonal, it's neurological, and it's being triggered over and over by something as seemingly innocent as nighttime urination. But here's the hopeful part. Once you understand the chain reaction, you can interrupt it. You can regain control. You can restore balance in your nervous system, your hormones, and your nights. And it starts with a few simple changes that you can begin as soon as tonight. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what those steps are and how they've helped countless men just like you sleep better, feel stronger, and reclaim what they thought was lost. Let's take that next step together. Part 3. Real solutions you can start tonight. Here's the truth, and I want you to hear it clearly. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to accept waking up at night, losing sleep, and slowly watching your erections weaken. That is not your fate. There are real practical solutions you can begin tonight that can shift everything. I've seen it happen, not once, but hundreds of times. And it all starts with reclaiming your nights. First, look at your evenings. What are you drinking? When are you drinking it? Most men don't realize that even 1 cup of tea, a small bowl of soup, or a handful of fruit after dinner can quietly overload your bladder just as your body is trying to shut down and rest. You're not doing anything wrong, but the timing matters. Shift your hydration earlier in the day and start tapering off fluids after 6 p.m. It sounds simple, and it is, but it works. Next, treat your sleep like it's sacred, because it is. That's when your body heals, resets, and rebuilds the testosterone and systems that make you feel like yourself again. Create a calm bedtime ritual. Keep your room cool and dark. Stay away from alcohol, especially close to bedtime. And if you're going to have a drink, do it like the Romans did, always dilute. They believed undiluted wine clouded the mind and harmed the body. They were right. Now, if you're still waking up at night despite all this, it may be time to dig deeper. Talk to your doctor, get your prostate checked, look at your heart, ask about ADH levels. These aren't scary conversations, they're life-changing ones, because what seems like a bladder problem might actually be hormonal, neurological, or cardiovascular, and you deserve to know. And finally, focus on balance, in your diet, in your habits, in your stress levels. The men who thrive in their 60s, 70s, and beyond aren't just lucky, they're intentional. They listen to their bodies, they make adjustments, and they take action. You can start tonight. You can change the way your body sleeps, heals, and functions. Not with gimmicks, but with choices. Simple, strong, powerful choices. Because better nights lead to better mornings, and better mornings lead to a stronger, more confident you. Take back your nights, reclaim your strength. By now, you've seen the full picture. Waking up to pee at night isn't just an inconvenience. It's a warning sign, a signal that something deeper is going on in your body. From disrupted sleep that steals your natural erections to the drop in testosterone that slowly erodes your energy and desire to the hidden war inside your nervous system that keeps you locked in stress mode. This isn't something to ignore, and the longer it goes unchecked, the harder it becomes to restore what you've lost. But here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this. It's not too late. You are not broken, and you are not alone. Every man I've worked with who made the decision to take control, to stop brushing off their symptoms, to stop calling it just aging, has seen real change. Stronger sleep, a clearer mind, a healthier body, and yes, better erections and intimacy. You don't need a miracle. You just need awareness and action. Start by changing your evening routine. Pay attention to what you drink and when. Prioritize your sleep. Protect your hormone health. And if you need help, don't hesitate to speak with your doctor. These are not signs of weakness. They're signs of wisdom, of choosing to live with strength and clarity, no matter your age. Because the truth is, it's not about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming your quality of life. With every restful night, every confident morning, and every moment you feel like yourself again. You deserve that. You always have. And starting tonight, you can move one step closer to it. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.